Yeah, this is Chris, and here on Chat by Chance Cross Country, just got some great music from these guys, man. They got a great sound, as you will see. Or I'm going to tack on to this interview, some of the music I heard tonight, and I met this man here tonight in the park, and this guy, this Bill is out with fantastic sound. And your name, sir?
Don Valentine.
What's that?
Don Valentine.
How long you been singing and playing music?
I've been doing it 45 years now.
45 years? Wow. You don't look like you're 45 years old.
Yep, don't look old as I am.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got a great sound to you, and this whole your sound. How long you been playing here in Memphis?
I've been down Beale Street for about 30-some years off and on.
30 years?
I started with my father. There was a family band, you know, in Hollywood also. And when my dad passed away, I kept it going. So.
Maybe next year.
He's got a great, you got a fantastic voice. I mean, it's great sound to you, and so we're here interviewing you, and I just want to make my way around real quick, and you guys play like nightclub to nightclub here on Beale Street.
Well, we're here 4 nights a week.
Right, just one club. So you're like your house club, house band, pretty much. Yeah. I'm glad I stumbled in here and met this gentleman over here in the park, and we'll get to him. So one more time, your name again?
Don Valentine. They call me
Don.
Big Don.
They got really great sound. I mean, it's just awesome, and we certainly appreciate it. And I'm going to move on to these guys here. So, were you born in here in Tennessee? Born and raised in Memphis. Yeah. That explains how your dad was
I'm a second-generation musician.
Yeah, really. Oh, that's good deal.
My dad's footsteps. So.
Oh, good deal. Got you into it. I mean, you can sound it. Yeah, it's in your heritage, it's in your soul, and you can just hear it come out in your music, and it's just amazing. You got an amazing sound. I certainly appreciate it. And thank you, sir. I appreciate talking to you and your interview. And I'll move on to this guy. He's been playing like 50 years. And certainly appreciate the sound here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you guys wish you the best, sir. Thanks. And all this, the music here, I can't quite hear your name. And your name again is?
Beretta Mobetta.
Okay, great. And you told me that you've been playing for over 50 years, right?
55 years to be exact. Well, 56 going on this year, 56 years.
And you started playing when you were 7?
I started playing when I was 6.
Oh, 6?
I started singing when I was 5.
Oh, wow. And so you've been playing for over 30 years here, too, right?
Yeah, I was on this motherfucker down there 40 damn years.
Yeah, great. And you've been all over the world?
Yeah, I've been around the world 5 times.
Wow.
I've been to 5 different countries.
Who were some of the artists that you played with?
Yeah, Albert King, B.B. King, Denise LaSalle, Shirley Brown, Jay Blackfoot. Just goes all it over. I done played with all of them. Yep.
Yeah, that's just amazing. Certainly appreciate it. I met this guy in the park just sitting next to him, and he pointed out he was going to be playing at this club tonight, and told me to pass by, and so I passed by to hear his sound, and I hadn't mind getting an interview when I had the opportunity, and they're taking a break here, and at the end of this interview, I'm going to tack on some of their music that I recorded earlier, and you'll just hear the fantastic sound that these guys put out. And where were you born, by the way?
I was born here in Memphis.
So all you guys were born here in Memphis, huh? Just born and raised to stay here and play music.
Plus I'm a retired Army soldier.
You're a retired Army soldier?
Yes, I am.
Really? Wow. So how long were you in the Army?
I did one tour.
What's that?
I did one tour.
One tour. Oh,
Yeah, I did one tour. That was good enough for me.
Yeah. Well, we certainly appreciate your service, and certainly nice gentleman. Appreciate talking to you, and I'm glad you invited me in here, and we glad we got you guys for an interview here. We just certainly appreciate the music here and the sound that you guys put out. Gentleman over here, Don, he's got a voice. It's just like the whole building just resonates with an incredible sound. And this man is just fabulous on the bass. He's been playing all his life, and we certainly appreciate all that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so yeah, you guys, nice to meet you, sir. And your name, sir?
My name's Harold Otis.
Harold Otis.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name's Chris.
Chris, good to meet you.
Yeah, and I'm doing this channel. It's called Chat by Chance, YouTube channel, Chat by Chance Cross Country. And I drive around the country on a motorcycle, and I just meet people out of the blue and I interview them. So it's not about the places that I see; it's about the people that I meet the whole trip. So
Yeah, be careful on that thing.
yeah, I got 7,300 miles on this trip so far. And I plan on, I'm not even halfway done. So,
Oh, man.
So and I camp out the whole way.
Jack and Coke, Diet Coke.
So,
Got out. Well, I started when I was 16, and then I started to get out and play publicly when I was 21.
wow. Okay, wow, that's, and you're born in Memphis too, like the other guys?
Yeah.
You just grew up here, grew up in music.
Well, I lived in Chicago up until I was 14.
Well,
and
that's
then,
that's a city of blues.
yeah, and then we came here, and you know, I got kind of involved with local musicians, and I ended up meeting Teeny Hodges and his brothers, and they, you know, eventually I started getting out on the road with them, and Willie Mitchell would, you know, invite me to the studio for certain artists he had. Billy Always was one of them. I played on his album, and just different artists down through the years with High Rhythm, but mostly with High Rhythm and Teeny Hodges.
Man, it's just incredible. You just feel like you're in the pulse of blues and music when you walk down this street. I mean, it's just, you feel it.
Yeah, I was kind of lucky to have, you know, them let me go out on the road with them and kind of, you know, learn stuff and just, you know, learn what you needed to do to, you know, to maintain, to be there, you know.
Well, I mean, how is it, you know, playing music? Is this your livelihood? You've been doing it your whole life? This just must be like some passion.
Yes, it was actually, and I spent the last 21 years up until, thank you, 20 years or so taking care of my parents. My father got ill, and that took about 10 years. I took care of him, and my mother got ill, and I took care of her for about 10 years. And it just is 2018, you know, the end of 2018, I started to get back out and play. But I, you know, eventually came back on Beale Street and met Don, I've been playing with Don about the year or so, and we're just, you know, trying to make it work, you know.
You guys, I mean, you got it together. It was some of the best sound I've heard. You know, I've been around a bit. You know,
Oh, well, thank you.
I grew up in New Orleans.
New Orleans, oh yeah.
So it's there. I mean, the difference, to me, between New Orleans jazz and blues is one's chord and one's brass, but otherwise lyrical. You know, heart soul. It's very much the same.
The rhythm is the biggest difference. Is the rhythm.
But the lyrical part, the heart and soul, and the passion, and like the improv into it, you know, is very similar to blues.
Oh yeah.
It's very similar walking down the street here, you know, the music. And actually last night I was on Broadway in Nashville. And I drove from Nashville today on my motorcycle. I'm camping outside of here, outside of town. Very similar experience, 2 nights in a row, you know. And I interviewed some folks last night in Nashville that you'll see on my channel. I'll give you guys my channel, of course. And then I got some picture of the Ryman Hall, which is the original, the original Grand Ole Opry house, and there was some country music award show. I'm not real familiar with who she was. I'll have her on my channel. The name is Patricia something or other, but I got her coming out the back exit. And, you know, a lot of groupies were there and getting selfies with her and stuff.
Oh
yeah. So
so many pretty girl singers in Nashville. And guys, you know.
Yeah. There was. It's there is like, you know, too, like here, you walk down the street and just hear live music all over the place, and you're standing on the street, there's such a mix of music. It's just like people, just a mix. You know, to separate it out, you got to go inside a place and listen to it. Probably all together, you guys probably got over 200 years of experience.
Well, gee. I think so.
No, well, I said all together. Yeah. Well, he was like 50 years. He was like 50 years, and so I figured, well, maybe 150 years. Yeah. But you look like you sound like you got 150 years experience, but you look like you got 10. There you go. Maybe that's a better way to put it.
I appreciate it, Chris. Thank you.
You too, sir. We certainly appreciate you guys. And tune in to my channel, and that is Chat by Chance Cross Country. And see these great folks. Like them, of course, and subscribe. And have a great night, folks. Thanks.
Wanna get it on, babe.